Hello Strawberry Group and welcome to Friday's Phonics. So I wonder today, can you please find for me the sound in our flashcard? So when you see it, I'm going to point to it, okay? Are you ready? Let's go. Did you spot it? There it is, P and an H making the sound. Well done. Brilliant, well done Strawberry Group. So today we're having a little recap of what we've done so far. This is actually all the learning we've done since we've been at home. So we've learned different spelling patterns, haven't we, for each one of these sounds. So the top sounds that you can see, they're all the sounds you learned in reception. And then since we've been at home, we've learned there are different ways to spell each one of those sounds, okay? So your job is to see if you can remember them. So you might not remember them all, but I wonder if you can remember at least one for every sound. So for example, the A sound, think, how else can I spell the A sound? And write it down in the list, okay? Now the box that you can see underneath each one is giving you a clue to how many there are. So if it's a small box, there's less than if there's a bigger box, okay? So see if you can make yourself a couple of lists or 4 lists of each sound and then come back to me when you've done that. So pause the video now. Okay, well done Strawberry Group. So should we have a look and see how many you've remembered? So thinking about the A sound first of all, and it's quite a small box. There are two other ways to spell the A sound, so 3 in total. We've got AY as in day and AE split digraph as in late, okay? The E sound here, we've got a bit of a longer box, which tells me that there's more than the A sound. So let's have a look. Yep, so there's 4 under there, which means there's 5 in total. So EA, like in seat. EE split digraph, like the name Steve. EY, at the end of a word like donkey, and a Y on its own at the end of a word like happy. Okay, brilliant. I wonder if you got all of those. Give yourself a big pat on the back if you did. Now the I sound, IGH is the one we know. And underneath there are 3 other ways, so 4 in total. So we've got IE together, then we've got IE split digraph, and then we've got a Y on its own. So IE like pie, IE split digraph like time, and just a Y on its own, like the E, but this time making the I sound like sky, okay? And then this one, you should definitely get them all for this one because it's the one we've been doing this week. So the O sound has got quite a long box. I wonder if you know how many there are. Have a look. There are 4 other spelling patterns, which means there are 5 in total. We've looked at this one, OW, haven't we, which we know also makes the ow sound. So OW like snow, OE like toe, OE split digraph like bone, and just an L on its own like go. So I wonder if you got all of them. If you did, definitely give yourself a pat on the back. And if you didn't, don't worry, because the whole point of this is as we come back to them and we recap. So well done. Okay, we're going to have a look at a couple of tricky words now to finish off our Friday Phonics. So we've got the same words we've been looking at for the last couple of weeks to really get those in our head. So let's read them together. Were, out, what, there, and when. Okay, so your job today is just to practice writing each one of those words 3 times so that you've really practicing doing it and it'll get in your head. Okay, so for example, start off with were, and I want you across your line to write the word were 3 times. You know, when we play our game, when we try and write it as many times as we can in a minute, that helps us keep practicing it. So this is the same thing. So I've done it once, twice, and now a 3rd time, okay? And I'd like you to do that with all 5 of the words. And if you want, you could always ask somebody at home to play our game that we do, that I know you love. You could do it at home. So you're going to see how many times you can write it in a minute. So for any grown-ups who are there, we time the children, choose a word, and then we cover up the word so they can't see it, and they need to write that word as many times as they can in 1 minute. Okay, so you can always play that game, strawberry grape. But you've done a fantastic job with your phonics this week. I'm really proud of you as always. I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you next week for some more phonics. Bye everybody.